I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Now look at me. Look at me. That's it. Body then head. Body then head. Keep on top of her.
Time!
Come on. Get back out there. Focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus.
Do your business.
That's it. Set it up with your jab, though. Set it up with a jab, and then look for your power shot. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice.
It's the Pac-Man. What a career. El Nino de Oro, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007 and hasn't looked back since.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right,
Todd,
I went
it's
over
one
the
of my
rules.
favorite venues.
I want you to protect
You
yourself
can't
at
get
all. Do your
And we're
business.
off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You'd like to see more jabs. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
That was a tougher fight,
Every
and he's
second,
gonna
every
Great
minute of
round,
this
great round. Now relax, relax.
Let's
There's
go.
the bell for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You find the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Punch, counter punch. They both want the knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Big, deep
That
breaths.
bell could
Big, deep
not
breaths.
have
Calm
come
yourself
soon
down.
enough for this
Calm
guy.
yourself
Wow,
down. Come on,
it's like
breathe.
two different
Get out there
leagues.
and switch on. Get this boxing.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting your time.
And there's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Pacquiao is rocked. Disaster. Hold that thought. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? And Manny goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Then I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Don't worry
So
about
it's
that
plan
round. Let's
B
go
time
out there.
after being
Let's
knocked
reset.
down in that
Forget
round.
about
Can
that
make or
round.
break
It's
a
bad
fighter.
rounds, all right? But we don't care. Go out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
His stamina is off the charts. And that hook misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. They block the jab. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A swing and a miss with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last
Come on,
round.
you're
And a
switching
round
off.
that
You
seemed
look
like an
complacent.
eternity for
I need
them
to get back
finally
out there.
comes
I
to
need
a
to
close.
win this round.
You know,
Get
I've
your
been
mind
in
back.
fights like
Get your
that.
focus back. Get that.
Nice round. Good round.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nobody home with that hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who. And Jorge Linares is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punching. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Go out there and win this round.
though.
You had
Got back-
everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round.
A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1.
And that'll do it. Linares is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A lot of effort being exerted here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk
Mate,
about
what's he
Manny
doing?
Pacquiao
Come
in
on.
that last
I need
round.
you to
Let's
focus
see
on
how
what
the
you're doing.
corner
You don't
handles
want to
their
lose
fighter
this fight,
here
do you?
after being
Come on,
dropped.
you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
There's the bell to start round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well done with that counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nope, that jab not going to score. A perfect counter shot. It's all offense all the time. There's a counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about
Okay,
Linares in that
let's
last
get
round.
back into
I'm
the
worried
fight
about
that
these two
round.
fighters
These
gassing
rounds.
out
I
as
need
this
you to
fight
switch
goes
back
on.
There's
Get
a lot on the
focused.
line
Get
here.
your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind back on.
There's the bell to start round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That punch landed. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch scores. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what